Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nyak apriani. I would like present about recount text or Dhien. Okay, before study, let's pray together. Begin. Okay, don't skip and happy watching. Definition: recount text is a type of text in English that tells a story, action, or activity. Usually, the recount text tells about someone's experience. So, the point is the retell or retelling the event that happened in the past. And the purpose of recount text is to inform a cure of event in the past. Two recount text characteristics have four characteristics. The first, using a sentence in the form of past tense. For example, we went to Bandung last year, or I was very happy. And two, using action verb. For example, when, bugs, sleep, wrote, etc. And three, using adverb and adverbial phrases to be able to reveal the time, place, and method. For example, yesterday, at school, quickly. And last, using conjunction and time connective to short even or even. For example, but and after, that, and etc. Okay, next, recount text have three types. The first, personal recount, and two, factual recount, and three, imaginative recount. The first, it is retelling an activity that the occurred has been personally influenced. Tell of our experience, such as holiday, class, champion experience. And two, factual recount, it is reporting the particular incident by reconstructing factual information. So, tell the text whose contexts are in the from or fake but then factual recount could be someone else but fact. And the last, imaginative recount, that is making imaginative story that are then published even or even that have incurred. For example, I am holiday in Japan, but actually have never been to Japan. Well, so the order is if real but actually not real, And then fourth slide, just like other English text, recount text also has an arrangement or structure. The generic structure recount text consists of orientation, event, and reorientation. The first orientation tells about background information about who, where, when, event or event occurred. And two, event tells a series of events that occur in chronological order. And the last, reorientation, it is the conclusion of the story. To close a story, we can give our opinion about the story. Okay, I have example recount text. Dhien. Now, Dhien was a leader of the Acehnas guerrilla forces during the Aceh War. She was born in Padang in 1848. Following the death of her husband Teuku Umar, she led guerrilla action against the Dutch for 25 years. She was awarded the title of Indonesian National Hero on 2 May 1964 by the Indonesian government. And Dhien was born into an Islamic aristocratic family in Aceh. Her father, Teuku Setia, was a member of the ruling Yul Balang aristocratic class in Six Mukim, and her mother was also from aristocratic family. She was educated in religion and household matters. She was renowned for her beauty, and many men proposed to marry her. Finally, she married Teuku Cik Ibrahim Lamnga, the son of aristocratic family, when she was 12. So orientation tell about background information about who, where, and when, even accurate. Usually, the orientation part is in the first paragraph or two paragraphs. In this, have orientation, the first paragraph and two paragraphs. On 26 March 1873, DAK declared war on Aceh. In November 1873, during the second Aceh expedition, the DAK successfully captured 6 mukim in 1873, followed by the Sultan's place in 1874. In 1775, Nyak Dhien and her baby, along with other mothers, were evacuated to a safer location, while her husband Ibrahim Lamnga failed to reclaim 6 mukim. Lamnga did in action on June 29, 1878. Hearing this, Nyak Dhien was enraged and swore to destroy the DAK. Sometime later, Teuku Umar proposed to marry her. Learning that Teuku Umar would allow her to fight, they were married in 1880. This greatly boosted the morale of Aceh armies in their fight against DAK. Teuku Umar and Nyak Dhien had a daughter, Cut Gambang. The war continued, and the Acehnese declared holy war against the DAK and were engaging in guerrilla warfare. Under supply, Teuku Umar succeeded to DAK. Focus on September 30 and 1890. The war continued, and the Acehnese declared holy war against the DAK and were engaging in guerrilla warfare. Under supply, Teuku Umar succeeded to DAK forces on September 30, 1893, along with 250 of his men. The DAK army welcomed him and appointed him as a commander, giving him the title of Teuku Umar Johan Pahlawan. However, Teuku Umar secretly planned to betray the DAK. 2 years later, Teuku Umar set out to assault Aceh, but instead depended with his troops talking with them. Heavy equipment, response, and ammunition, using their supplies to help the Acehnese. This is recorded in DAK history as had Farid van Teuku Umar. The treason of Teuku Umar. The DAK General Johannes Benedictus Bernhard sent a spy to Aceh. Teuku Umar was killed during battle when the DAK launched a surprise attack on him in mau leboh when kat kembang. Cried over his dead Cut Nyak Dhien, slapped her, and then she hunged her and said, as Aceh's woman, we may not shed a tear for those who have been married. After her husband did Cut Nyak Dhien continued to research. After her husband did, Cut Nyak Dhien continued to research the duck with her small army until its destruction in 1901, as the duck adapted their tactics to the situation in Aceh. Furthermore, Cut Nyak Dhien suffered from seasickness and arthritis and got older. The number of her troops was also kept decreasing, and they suffered from lack of supplies. So this part is even because it tells the series of events that occur, or we can call content, or tells a series event that occur chronological. And next, one of her troops, Pang Lot, told the duck the location of her headquarters in Betong Le Sengwe. The duck attacked, catching Dhien and her troops by surprise. Despite desperately fighting back, Dhien was captured her daughter, Cut Kambang, expected and continued the resistance. Dhien was brought to Banda Aceh, and her myopia and arthritis slowly healed, but in the end, she was exiled to Sumedang, West Java, because the duck were afraid she would mobilize the resistance of Aceh people. She did on 6 November 1908. Okay, this paragraph, the last paragraph, reorientation, because the last paragraph explain to conclusion, or it is the conclusion of the story. To close a story, we can give our opinion about the story. Okay, the conclusion recount text. Recount text is one type of endless text that recount events or experience in the past. The purpose of the computed text is to provide information or to invite reader. Generic structure, generic arrangement recount text using of three types. The first, orientation or introduction, and two, event, and the last, reorientation. And linguistic characteristic have four characters. The first using past tense, and two using conjunction, and three using adverb, and four using action verb. And the first using past tense, suppose we went to the zoo, I was happy and lay down. And to using conjunction, and the time connector to short event or event, for example, but, after, and then lying down. And three, using adverb. Adverb phrase to express place, time, and method, yesterday. For example, at my house and other. And four, using action verb. For example, go, sleep, run, and carry, and lie down. I think enough. If you not question, thank you. After study, let's pray together. Begin. Okay, I think enough for today. Next to meet you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.